Namaste. My name is Myra. You ever hear that saying, a day late and a dollar short? Well, that's how I feel right now because today is the last day of the Kiss My Asana yogathon. It's the 8th annual yogathon that benefits Mind Body Solutions. And although I've participated in this yogathon 8 times, this is the first time I'm posting anything this year. So let's get to it. Pranayama is the awareness of breath. At least that's one way we think about it. The awareness of breath, the extension of breath. Technically, prana, the Sanskrit word prana, refers to life force. It refers to spirit. So we use the breath to symbolize our overall vitality. And in doing so, we give ourselves a tool, a seed, that we can use to gauge. Breath is interesting. Breathing is interesting because it's something that happens to us and also something we can do. But the practice is about finding that difference between what's just happening to us and what we're actually doing. Pandit Rajmani Tiganath, PhD of the Himalayan tradition, the Himalayan Institute, talks about how that awareness in his tradition can be broken down into 7 steps. And so on Saturdays, for a few months now, we've been practicing 4 of those 7 steps. And as promised, I'm going to offer a little bit of extended practice of those 4 steps. And so this first video is just that very first step, which is bringing the awareness back, and in doing so, bringing the prana back into the body. And so just a little more information about this. Remember that pranayama is the 4th limb of the 8-limb philosophy of yoga. And in some ways, it is the last directly physical limb. Because then we go into pratyahara, which is sense withdrawal, or you think of it as turning your senses into something. And then dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Dharana is often translated as concentration, although I usually say focus. Dhyana is often translated as meditation, although I usually say concentration. But either way, you're still thinking about a step-by-step progression towards this perfect meditation or absorption, which is samadhi. And in thinking about this, I just want you to consider that one way, there's several different ways that you can think about this, but one way to think about this is that it takes about 12 seconds of paying attention to something, 12 uninterrupted seconds, to qualify as concentration. And in How to Know God, the commentary says that 12 times that, which turns out to be 2 minutes and 24 seconds, would be meditation. 12 times that, 28 minutes and 48 seconds, would be samadhi. But still with a little bit of root, still because you're actively focusing, concentrating, meditating. To get to that place where your complete absorption is seedless would take about 5 hours, 45 minutes, and 36 seconds, according to this particular commentary. On the flip side, Pandit Rajmani Tiganath talks about this same idea from the standpoint of the breath. Thinking about how long it takes you to breathe. How long it takes you to breathe, not just one normal breath, but 12 normal breaths. 12 inhales, 12 exhales. That would be pranayama, about 48 seconds. You take 12 times that, you get 9.6 minutes, and that gets you into pratyahara, that point where your mind is really starting to turn. 12 times that, about an hour, 55 minutes, and 12 seconds would get you into dharana, concentration. And then we just keep multiplying by 12. But one of the things that he points out is that it takes about 8 to 10 minutes of this really focused, concentrated breathing to charge the mind and charge the body. So we're going to do about 8 minutes in this first step. 8 minutes of focusing, concentrating, meditating on the breath, and just bringing awareness to the breath. So first you want to make your way into a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting on a block today, but you could sit on a chair. I'm in a kneeling position, but you could sit cross-legged. And on the Saturday practices, we usually do this first step in Shavasana. So feel free, if you like, to lie down on your back or come into any position that's comfortable. If you need some ideas, I'll link a previous Kiss My Asana offering above. So once you get comfortable, take a moment to wiggle out your arms, let them relax for a moment. And then stack your spine as if you have coins in your back, largest denomination on the bottom. So if you're using American coins, then you're going to have an invisible dime, nickel, and penny on top of whatever hair is on your head. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Create a little space between your lips and your teeth. Not so much space that if I were there with you, I could look down your throat to see if you still had your tonsils, but just enough space where you can breathe into that space. Let your hands relax on your thighs, palms down if you want to be grounded. That's going to bring more of your awareness into your lower body. Palms up if you want a little more energy. That's going to bring your awareness more fully into your body. You can take any mudra you like. Just make sure that your hands are comfortable so your arms are comfortable. And then if it's comfortable for you, gaze 4 to 6 feet in front of your belly button without dropping those invisible coins, and then softly close your eyes. If you're not comfortable with your eyes closed, fix your gaze on something 4 to 6 feet in front of your belly button, and then just blur your eyes through that focal point, that drishti. And then let's set a group intention. May all of us together be protected. May all of us together be nourished. May we work together with great energy. May our study together be brilliant and effective. May we not hate or dispute with one another. May there be peace within us, peace all around us, peace to and from everything and everyone we encounter. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep open mouth sigh. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh out. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And then as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, just start off letting your breath naturally flow in and naturally ebb out. And start to notice how it feels to breathe in and notice how it feels to breathe out. And now start to bring awareness to your breath in the front of your body. And there's different ways to appreciate the breath in the front of the body. You could just notice the breath coming in through your nose and coming out through your nose. Perhaps you notice the fluctuating temperature of the breath on your top lip as you inhale and as you exhale. Another thing you could do is bring your hands to the lower portion of your belly and notice the soft belly rising as you inhale and sinking down or falling as you exhale. You could even place one hand at your heart, one hand at your belly, and notice the breath. And obviously, if you're pregnant, you may not notice this position as much, but just start here. And now bring your awareness to your side body, even if you move your hands just to the side of your waist so you can feel the intercostal muscles expanding as you inhale and then releasing down as you exhale. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. And we'll take another 12 seconds here. Now bring your awareness to the back of your body. You can bring your hands to your low back if that's comfortable for you. You could hug yourself if that's accessible to you. If you're on your back, then you can just think about how the back of your body feels as you inhale and as you exhale. And then think about the front of the body again, the side of the body again, and the back of the body again. So you're just rotating your awareness around. Notice how the breath feels in the lower half of your body. And then the upper half of your body. Notice how the breath feels on the inside of your body and the outside of your body. Now you may have also started to notice the different parts of the breath. The inhale, the little pause, and the exhale. And so take a moment to notice each of those parts in the front of your body. In the side body. In the back body. In the top and the bottom of the body. In the inside and the outside of the body. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. If you'd like to be guided out, bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep open mouth sigh. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh out. Take a moment to move your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes, and notice how you feel. So this is one way that we can practice that first step of bringing the awareness back to the breath, and in doing so, bringing the prana, the life force, the spirit, back into your heart. Namaste.